All these tasks could be supported by application of orthosis. For example, for joint instability, hallucis valgus, ankle support. Ankle support are very, very common, we often use the ankle support because ankle trauma are very frequent. And not only ankle trauma produce fracture, then a patient need some period for immobilization, for re-establishment of stability, and the patient could not stay 2 weeks or 3 weeks at home in bed. He wants usually to walk and to work. That's why in this recovery period we support the patient to do this pain-free, and in the same time we mobilize the joint to ensure the recovery process in the ligaments. Knee braces and patella braces are applicable in knee region for different trauma cases and different operations which need to be supported outside. Examples, and I think this is the final slide for this evening. As you can see, this is a very simple knee orthosis, which has a window at the site of patella. This window is well padded at the edges to keep the patella in proper position. Those orthoses are usable in patella dislocation in the recovery period because it allows movement of the joint with this hinge, but it keeps the patella in the proper tracking. It's very comfortable. This is a rigid orthosis for palsy patient, for example, which keep the position of the ankle joint when there is foot drop, and it keeps the knee in stable position. With this orthosis, patient probably can start walking. Those orthoses are very, how to say, sophisticated. They are produced by new materials, very light and strong material. I forgot how to say. Somebody to help me. It's used in cars. This one especially. Carbon, yes, carbon fiber. Thank you. These carbon fibers give a very strength material with very low weight. That's why are very comfortable. Even sportsmen in their recovery period after the operation around the knee can use those almost individual orthoses to recover, to start doing some activities before completing of their treatment. This orthosis is done just for recovery of medial collateral ligament. It supports them. Some orthoses are very, very sophisticated hinge here, which could change the angle between those arms here. In extension, the angle between arms is, for example, 6-degree. Flexion, it goes to 0. It depends on the measurements of the engineers. This is one very, very comfortable ankle orthosis, which could be helpful in recovery period after the surgery for ankle fracture or sprain or something like that. Some of those orthoses has pads here inside, which could be loaded with jelly, with thermal jelly to keep the cold inside, and this also work to reduce swelling, to reduce pain, and to regain the stability of one recovering ankle joint. Okay, I think this is the end. Do you have questions about orthosis or any other questions according to this lecture? Okay, thank you very much for your patience. It's very, very nice to see all of you in this list here. I hope you reached some knowledge this evening. Yes? No. In this case, I just cleaned the wound and I kept all the length of distal phalanx. And this was the goal of my treatment, not to shorten. The easiest way is to shorten the distal phalanx and to suture additional the adjacent skin. But this will shorten the length of the thumb, not the thumb, the finger. That's why I decided to keep the length of the phalanx and to cover it with sliding flap. Actually, this is more applicable to the thumb reconstruction, but I use it to the ring finger. Okay, anybody else? I will be online if you want to ask me something, or even you can switch on your microphone. I can hear you. It's not necessary to write tape. Yes, if you don't have any other suggestion, see you next Monday at 11 o'clock, next lecture. Of course, I will send you a notification for this. Thank you, all of you. Have a nice evening. Bye.
You are currently the only person in this conference.